Okay, welcome to our meadow game for this week. This activity is called Micro Meadow, and micro means small. So the first thing that you're going to do is in your week 2 bag, you should have a long piece of string. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the ends of your string, and you can ask a guardian for help if you would like, but we're just going to tie the ends together in a knot. Doesn't matter what kind of knot, just do it. Once is good. That way your string is attached like this. And then you're going to want to go in your big kit bag, and there should be a big green box at the bottom. It looks like this, and it's labeled with week 2 on it. And this is a kit that you get to keep. It's an Explorer kit, and if you open it up, it has a bunch of different things that you can use throughout camp. But for this game, we just need the magnifying glass. So you can take it out of this plastic. And then we have a magnifying glass. And this magnifying glass, it has a special piece of glass and a special type of lens that lets us see small things. So you can close your eye and look through it and get really close to something, and you should be able to see it, see something that's really small, bigger through your magnifying glass. So you're going to want to grab your string that's connected and your magnifying glass, and you're going to take a trip to your backyard. So I do not have a backyard right now, unfortunately. I do have some flowers on my patio, but I don't have a backyard. So I'm going to try and simulate this with our game from earlier. So we're going to pretend that this is my grass outside, and I do want you to actually go outside, okay? I don't want you to use this felt. I want you to go find a field, either if you have a meadow, go to a field, or if you have a patch of grass, that'll be perfect. So you're going to find your patch of grass, and you're going to take your string, and you're going to lay it on your piece of grass. We're not going to look at, we're not going to be exploring your entire backyard. We're just going to be exploring the area of grass that is within your string. Okay? So that's why this is called Micro Meadow, because we're going to try and see if we can find all the little small things that live in the grass in your backyard and in the meadow. So I want you to go outside, bring your string to a piece of grass, and then you're going to get out your magnifying glass, and you're going to look underneath all the blades of grass. You can pull up some grass if you would like, with your guardian's permission, and you're going to see what you can find living in this area of your string. I don't want you to look outside of the string. I don't want you to look anywhere else. I want you to really focus and see what's living inside your piece of string area in the grass, okay? So once you find something, those are some animals that live in the meadow and in your grass. You may not think of them all the time. It's not like a rabbit or something. It's not a large butterfly or bee that you see flying around. There's still all these little tiny animals and plants that can live in meadows and in your grass. So I want you to go to your yard, find a nice piece of grass, put your string down, and then use your magnifying glass and see what you can find in your string area. You might find some different types of insects. If you find some insects, think about, what do they eat in the grass, you know? How do they survive in their habitat? Remember, a habitat, which is our meadow, which is our grass, it has everything that an animal and plant needs to survive. It should have a home for them. It should have water for them to drink. It should have food for them to eat. So as you're finding things with your magnifying glass and your string in the grass, ask yourself, how are these little insects and these plants living in the meadow? What do you think they eat? Where do you think they live? Do they live under grass? Do they have another home somewhere else in the ground? So I just want you to see what you can find, become an explorer, and we're going to look for all the tiny things that we can find in the grass in our string area. So I hope you have fun with that. It's a really fun activity, so good luck.